A common requirement when you're building Ajax applications is to lock the screen or part of the screen when an Ajax callback is taking place to prevent the user from doing something that's not allowed during the duration of the callback. One common approach that developers use is placing an overlay on the screen so that clicks cannot be fielded by the controls underneath the underlay. So let's go and see now how using Action JavaScript we can easily lock a portion of the screen. So if we go back to design mode now, we can see that all of the controls over here have been placed inside a container, and the container has an ID of container1. So let's go now to the lock action, this lock button, and define the action. So we'll open up Action JavaScript, and if we scroll to the bottom we'll see that there's an action here called lock or unlock a container or a div. So what we would like to do is lock an element as opposed to the entire page. So we'll choose an element, we'd like to lock it, and we'd like to lock a container, and the container we'd like to do is container number 1. So let's go ahead now and do that, and then save that, and then go and define the action for the unlock. So we'll go back now and to Action JavaScript and select the unlock action, and again we want to unlock a container, and the container we want to unlock is container 1. So let's go ahead there and save it, and then switch over to working preview, click the lock button, and now you can see that we've locked that section of the screen. There's clicking on the screen doesn't give focus to any of the underlying controls, and then when we click the unlock button it automatically unlocks it. Now when you do an Ajax callback, there's always a small possibility that there will not be a response from the server. So you might want to automatically unlock the screen after a specified duration. Otherwise the user will be left with a browser that doesn't allow them to click anywhere. So let's go back to this lock action right now. And if we look at the list of properties, we can see that there's an automatically unlock after duration, and this is milliseconds. So if I go here and type in, say, 1000 milliseconds, then when I press the button to lock it, it's locked, and then after 1 second it automatically unlocks. So the real use of these actions here is not necessarily in buttons per se, but you might want to just view the JavaScript, see what code got generated, and then copy that code into some of your own actions that do Ajax callbacks. So if we now quickly go and just change this from an element to a page, and then run it, and then click lock, you can see that the entire page is locked for 1 second and then unlocked. Obviously if you're going to be locking a page, it's really important to make sure that you unlock it automatically after a certain duration, because the user wouldn't be able to click a button to unlock the page because the entire page is locked. Thanks very much.